Hi friends, this is Julie Golding-Page, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in St. Stephen, New Brunswick, Canada, along the tidal Scudig or St. Croix River, the traditional territory and home of the Passamaquoddy. And I'm grateful that they share this beautiful place with us. Today we are going to be looking at this kit, which is called the Home for the Holidays kit. And welcome to Kit and Cuppa. I hop on here every Friday around 2 p.m. Atlantic just to make one single card out of a kit. So let's hop right to it and get to our kit. So I'm just going to switch my view here. And here we go. So here's the kit that I have today. And this kit comes with this real red Stampin' Spot. Now the paper pumpkin kits are new every month. They come out once a month and you need to order them by the 10th of the month. And this is the one that has just come that had to be ordered by the 10th of October. And sometimes they have refills and other kits, leftover kits for sale afterwards. I haven't seen them on the website yet, but what I can tell you is if you like this kit, the one for this month makes treat boxes and comes with treat bags as well. Everything food safe, and that one is going to coordinate with this one, so the pieces will coordinate together. So here is our nice little stamp set that it comes with. Whoops, here we go. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's got some trees and snowflakes. It's got that really cute little house, and celebrate the wonder and joy of this festive season. So it's a really nice and useful little stamp set. It also came with this free vial of glitter glue, which is nice. Paper Pumpkin often comes with an extra little thing. And then the real red Stampin' Spot, which you just cut open there or remove the adhesive. And that's the little Stampin' Spot. And I haven't even opened this part yet. So let's see what all is in there. This is the cards that it makes. So it makes 8 cards for each of the 2 designs. And comes with the decorated envelopes as well. I really like these paper pumpkin kits. So they come with everything, including the adhesives. So you just don't need to have anything else, basically. They're just really, really helpful. If you've never tried card making before, these are a great way to go. They're great for people who think that they are non-crafty. And I say think that they are non-crafty because with the help of these instructions, anybody can be crafty. So I really like that about them. All right, that's the instructions. Now I should mention this. Mine came with the box damaged, but everything inside was okay. But if you receive a product that is damaged and the inside stuff is damaged too, just call the customer service line, 1-800-STAMP-UP. That's not Stampin' Up, it's just Stamp, S-T-A-M-P-U-P, so Stamp Up. And the customer service people there will help you out right away. They're really, really great. I've found them to always be helpful anytime I've called about an issue with any product that arrived missing a piece or whatever else. But it doesn't happen too often either, so that's good. So here's some of the adhesives we got in the kit. Here's all these cute little die cuts that are ready to use. Here are the decorative envelopes. I love those. I'll turn them so you can see them right side up. There you go. And here are all of our card bases. And there's some more die cuts still. Ooh, and these are sparkly. Ooh, look at those. Very nice. Okay, so let's get right to our project here. Here's some little glue dots as well. And there's a cardboard as well. And you will see what that is for as we get going. All right, so let's see. Why don't we make this card on the left? I'll just choose that one. And if you just flip open the instructions, they have all the pieces you need for each card. So let's just gather them all. So you need a block. So I have my block here. And we need the ink. So we have the ink here, real red. We need one of those nice little sparkly tags. So let's get one of them out. There's a sparkly tag right there. And you need one of these little labels. Okay, so we better find that too. Let me see here. All right, here's a little page of them. So you just have to pop them out. Usually they're very straightforward to punch out, so it's no problem. So let's put all the stuff we need right there. Okay, there's the ink. And you need the adhesives. So these are the two adhesives. This one is the little glue dots. They're right there. And this one is the dimensionals. So we've got the dimensionals right there. Okay. And we need a card base. And let's see. Oh, maybe I'm making the other card that way. Okay, let's switch down to this one. Sorry. So it's still the same thing. The block, the ink, the sparkly bit. We need this, this little label that we've got here. And we need our 2 adhesives. And that means the kind of stamp you need. So you just look at the stamp set and you find that one. So it says Merry Christmas. You could do Happy Holidays if you want. It would fit on the same space anyway. So we'll just put those things there. There is our card base. So let's grab that too. So here's our card base. Looks just like that. And then we need a couple of pieces of the scenery. So we need this one with the houses and this with the single house. So let's get one of each of those. So here's the one that has the multiple houses. And we need one with a single house as well. And it's that one. So you just match up all of the different pieces. And then we're going to put all of it together. So I like to do the stamping first. So that's the first page. If you open it up a little more, there's another set of instructions here, and that's for the actual card itself. So it'll say card number 1 is there, and that's the vertical card, or rather the landscape card. If you look here, card number 2 is the vertical card or the portrait style card. So first of all, step 1, they use the ink to ink up their stamp and stamp Merry Christmas on their little label. So let's do that first. I'll just move some of these other things out of the way for us. There's our little label. And here's where you find out why we have this cardboard. It does keep it all together, but it's for more than that. If you have photopolymer stamps like this, you can see that there's no cushion. Like there is in a red rubber stamp, you have a foam cushion. So this cardboard forms your cushion. Otherwise, your stamp will probably not at least stamp very well because it needs that cushion to press into. Now, you saw what I just did. I peeled off my stamp and I put it down here so that I can read Merry Christmas through it. And then I took my block and just picked it up so that the bumpy side is over here. Now, one thing you need to do before you stamp is condition your stamps. And that's what I'm doing right now. You just press repeatedly the stamp onto your fingers or your arm or whatever. It's just because there's a little coating on it from washing the stamps at the factory. And this summer I actually went to the Stampin' Up! Factory where they make these photopolymer stamps. They make them in giant sheets, really, really big sheets. And I saw that they washed them and I asked what they washed them with, and it's dish soap. So the residue that you're taking off with your fingertips is not toxic. It's just plain old dish soap. So if you use it at home, it should be okay for your fingers here as well. All right, so we've got that, and let's try it out. So let's open up our stamp pad, and we're just gonna tap firmly but fairly lightly across. You can see that it covered it pretty well. Let's stamp it onto our cardboard. So you just stamp it straight down, hold it for a few seconds, and then pop it up. And that looks like a really good image. I'll show you that a little closer so you can see. So that looks pretty nice. I think it'll stamp just fine on here. So let me know if you've got this particular kit or if you've tried a paper pumpkin before. I find they're really nice. They come in lovely packaging. Often they'll have a fancy decorated box. It'll be different based on the theme, and they always have like a seasonal theme, which I really like, because then if you don't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff for any particular holiday of the year, you can just get one of these kits, and it's really, really nice to just have a little bit to use. So a little bit of Christmas stuff, a little bit of Valentine stuff or Easter stuff, whatever it may be. It's always seasonal anyway. Not always based on holidays, but definitely based on the season. All right, so we cleaned that stamp up. And I'm going to just put that right back in my little stamp set here. And there it is. And you may see, as you can tell here, my stamp looks just slightly red afterwards, and that is normal. Any of the red or purple inks, because purple contains red too, will stain your stamps just a little bit on these photopolymer ones. It doesn't affect how they're used. It doesn't mean that when you use a lighter color or a different color that they'll still stamp red, as long as you just wash them with your chamois. This is what it is, a Simply chamois that just has water in it, or a baby wipe will do as well. Then it should be good to go for your next time. Okay, so let's see what else we need. So we've got that one. And now, step 2, we're going to take the single house, okay? So here's our single house. We're gonna flip it over like this, and we're gonna put on the adhesives where they show them. And you can see those are little hexagons. So what we're gonna do is use our little dimensional hexagons here. So they gave us this nice sheet. And I love these. So I've been using these for a really long time, way before I was ever a demonstrator, because I really like the adhesive. I find it sticks really super well. All right, there we go. And we're also going to do the same thing to this other one. So with the multiple houses, we're going to turn it over and put all of the adhesives on where they indicate. You can put them in different places too, but they conveniently kind of indicate here where they think they should go, and that really saves you time if you're going to make all of these just in an evening or an afternoon. I like that, because then if you need multiple cards, like Christmas cards or whatever, you have them all ready to go. All right, so now what they did is they actually stuck them onto the card base. So it looks like they stuck on the single house first, because you can see that this multiple image is over top of it. So let's do that, and we'll get our card out. So here's our card base. First, I'm going to fold it. I'm going to use my bone folder, which is a really great tool, to give it a lovely crisp fold. I've used those for so long and for so many things besides cards. All right, so you can just kind of position it on there. I guess it lines up right with the bottom to make it super easy. And then this one lines up with the bottom as well. So yes, they've made this super simple for us, which is great. So you should be able to make these fairly easily and really in short order. You could make several at the same time, and then you'd be all done, and you'd have these fancy Christmas cards to give away. So as I was mentioning before, they often do sell refills if they have them left over, and sometimes full kits. The refills contain everything in the original kit except for the stamp set and the inks. So if you have an ink at home, or you could buy it separately, and you have a stamp set with a sentiment that you'd like to use, so just a long sentiment like this Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, you could get the refill once it comes out. And it's not out so far. I hope they will have refills. They don't always, but oftentimes they do. If you're interested in one, if they do come out, just let me know, and I can let you know when they come out. All right, so that looks really nice. And see how they're all popped up onto each other? That just looks really cool. Gives it a lot of dimension. And now we're going to put all these parts on. So we're going to take our Merry Christmas, flip it over, and put our dimensionals on first. So let's do that. There's Merry Christmas. And they just put 2 on. I think that's plenty as well. So we'll just do that. Now they took this lovely glittery bit and they put glue dots, 1 on each end. So let's get one of those glittery bits. And we'll find our little glue dots. So they've made the glue dots bigger lately. The ones that used to come in the kits were really tiny, and I found them kind of difficult to use, and I know a lot of people did. And if these ones still don't work for you, you can always get a set of these glue dots. They come in 300, and they're not that expensive either to buy. They're less than $10 for a roll of 300, so they work really great. But these ones I like better than the old little dots they used to give us. These were quite a bit better. I'm quite happy with those. Okay, so we're going to put that here. Let's see. You can put it at a slightly askew angle, or you can put it straight. I put mine straight, but you can just suit yourself, whatever you would like to do. Everybody's different. And I'm just going to put this straight across just to stick right onto that. So I'll show you that up close. Isn't that nice and glittery? It's really nice. And then they're telling us one more thing here. They're using the glitter glue to kind of go around the edges of all the rooftops. So let's try that. Here's the glitter glue. So this is one of those extra things they included in this kit. Oftentimes they do have an extra thing in the kit, and I like that about their kits. So let's see if we can get this on here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of it around the edge of the rooftops. And this, I would say you'd need to leave it to dry for a while. The rest of the card is good to go, but I would leave this to dry for quite a while. So maybe for the afternoon, I'll just kind of leave it because I want it to be good and dry. I don't want it to be in any way coming off on the envelope that I'm going to put this in or anything like that. So I'm just going to leave it around in a safe place. Okay, so now I want to do these ones. They even have the little outlines of the roofs here, so it's very easy to do this. All right, we're going to put that there and another one there. Just kind of tracing all the outsides, which is really good. And I'll just finish that up. All right, I think that's pretty good. So you can see that adds quite a bit of shine and glitter, and you don't have to be very particular about it. You can just kind of put it wherever you want, and it'll just add this little extra shine to your card. So that is it for the card. That is all it took. So you can make lots of those in short order. And if you're interested in trying Paper Pumpkin, it can be bought as a single kit. So like I mentioned, this month's kit will be coordinating with the one I'm showing you right now. And it'll make treat boxes and will come with treat bags as well, everything food safe. And it'll be along the same theme as this one. So the similar colors and theme as this. And they have one once a month, and you can buy it as just one single kit, or you can subscribe and get one in your mailbox every month if you want to. So if you're interested in the kit, just let me know and I can give you the options as to how you can get it. But I hope that you enjoyed this little project. And if I can help you with any of your other crafting needs, please find me here, www.juliescraftaddict.com, and I'd be very happy to help you. But for today, thanks again for joining me, and have a wonderfully crafty weekend. Bye for now.